The only thing that's real is me, and the fact that day in and day out, for almost 6 years, I have proved to everybody in the world that I am the best.
Oh, just go out there and have fun. She's like, fuck you, this place sucks. And on top of that, you're not fucking paying me nearly enough to do this fucking shit. You're not. And I don't care anybody out there's like, oh, you made millions. Yeah, I should have made fucking 10. Period. That's the fucking way it is. For how hard I worked and how I was never fucking at home, yeah. Feel about this guy, you know, I mean, he's definitely not ready, but, you know, you can carry him if you want. Wrestle steroid guy. There was one time he kicked me in the stomach as hard as he could and he broke my ribs right at the tail end. Like, he took a shot at me. You know, we just announced on the website that you're wrestling Ryback in a tables, ladders, and chairs match on the first Raw of January. And I was like, here's the deal. I called back Vince the next day and I'm like, when I drop this belt, I'm going to need some time off. Like, I'll burn myself out right now. I didn't want to turn heel. Vince came to me and was like, Rock's coming back and he wants to work a bad guy. Great. And to me, yeah, at the time, the goal was still WrestleMania main event. So I turned heel. Not the biggest sacrifice, but still a sacrifice when you're babyface and you're making like John Cena merch money and you're beating him in merch sales. Yeah. So I did that, and then that's when I started getting like super beat up. So I took the idea to Hunter, took it to Vince. They agreed. You know, Vince was immediately like, who do you have in mind? And I said, Ambrose, Rollins, Roman Reigns, because it made sense to me. Oh, they want their guy in. He's the pretty guy. But that's good because this guy can learn from working under me. The idea was they were supposed to be my group. Things fucking changed. And up until the pay-per-view, they were like, oh, we were told we might not be with you. And I was like, well, this whole entire time you're supposed to be with me. I go on to fight Undertaker, and then I have these 3 guys to work with after WrestleMania. So their way left me dead in the water. I get beat by the Undertaker. I wrestled that fucking match with Taker with the biggest chip on my shoulder because I knew the match was going to be better than Brock and Triple H. I knew it was going to be better than Rock and Cena. I got into a huge screaming match with Vince about that because he's like, did you watch it back yet? And I was like, no. Why? God damn it, you should be proud of that. And I was like, fuck you, I was there. Pay me. That was my attitude. Fuck, I dropped the title to Rock. I do a rematch with Rock, and then it's WrestleMania, and I told him, like, I'm peacing out after this. And he lays out like the summer plans for me. It's me and Jericho, and then I'm in Money in the Bank, which I also refused to do. I didn't want to do. Paul would turn on me, and then I would feud with Paul, but he would bring in Brock. And then this, of course, you know where this is going. I'll fucking work Jericho. We'll blow it out of the water. I'll do this stuff with Paul. It'll be fucking excellent. That can get me excited. I'll work Brock. We'll fucking steal the show. And then there's no way they can fucking deny. They can't, for the 3rd, 4th year in a row, be like, no, I mean, this is Punk's year. Even though I thought it was my year every year for 3 years. They can't be like, no, he's not in the main event of WrestleMania. Again, my hang-up was WrestleMania main event. I guess I'm just going to have to do it again. Can you work Ryback? And I said no. I was like, do you not see a problem with going from Brock to Ryback? Like, it's just whatever. But all right, I'll try to fucking make it work. First night out, gorilla press through a table, fucking misses the table. Dumps me on the concrete fucking ground. Tilts my fucking pelvis. Fucks me up for weeks. I'm still motivated. It's Royal Rumble season. I'm gonna change their minds. I'm gonna have this awesome Royal Rumble, and they're gonna be like, God damn. All right, Punk needs to be in the main event. He hasn't been in the main event. Instead of always being told, well, you're not a draw. How do you know? Why don't you give me a fucking shot? And anytime they did give me a shot, I knocked it out of the fucking park, ran, caught the ball myself, fucking shoved it down their fucking throats to remind them, yes, I am all that, and then some, and more. Years ago, Vince, I told you if I couldn't be all that I could be, that you should fucking fire me. That if I was a fraud and I was anything less and fell short of the fucking mark, I said, I sold more shirts than John Cena until I turned fucking heel for you. You said you owed me one. I worked guys that were fucking dangerous, and you said you owed me one. I did all these fucking things, and all I wanted was the main event of WrestleMania. And it's fine if you don't think that is me and that I'm that caliber of a fucking superstar, but then you need to fucking fire me. Because I do not want to be here, and I do not want to be anything less.
And then you also...
What did I do?
I think you unfollowed WWE after that.
I blocked them after that. Yeah.
That was so cool.
They've been blocked for a very long time.